Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and today I'm with Janneta Stoddern. Janneta is the owner of T&J Hooley. Janneta, tell us about T&J Hooley. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, we're bespoke tailors and milliners, and as a little offshoot, we also do dry cleaning. Originally started back in 1971 by my mother and father. Dad, originally, he was MI6, met mum in Germany back in 1957. They got married out there, came over here, coming back to England, where Dad, well, originally London. He was always travelling as I grew up, very rarely at home, and mum originally in Germany trained to be a mental nurse. But when she came to England, she wasn't qualified on the English standard, on the NHS and everything, so ended out retraining in bespoke tailoring. So the tailoring started 1971. Dad joined her after he retired. He then sort of concentrated mainly on doing the bookwork, the accountancy, meeting and greeting the clients and stuff, and mum did the tailoring. I originally started at Edinburgh Uni. I was the first woman for 25 years to go into big animal veterinary. Eventually found it far too upsetting. I was spending more time crying than what I was doing anything else. So I came out of that and went into tailoring and millinery instead. Did a millinery apprenticeship in our shop where we had milliners already, and trained to do the designs, the pattern cutting, everything from start to finish. So eventually ended out with Dad died in 98, just leaving mum and me. Mum died in 2013, just leaving me on the tailoring side. But luckily, my husband had already joined us in 2007 doing dry cleaning. So now we end out not just doing full hand bespoke tailoring, so it's all full floating horsehair canvas, nothing's ironed on, there's no bonding or anything going on, everything's hand stitched. And then anything that gets mucky I can just give to my husband when clients bring their suits back in again, and he dry cleans it all. So that's basically it now, really, just sort of him backing me up, because that's all that's left.
So you're looking after the full life of a garment then?
Completely, from start to finish. Yeah. Fantastic. We do try to use everything that's made in England to be done in England. So I do try and stick with English suiting. Bit stuck with threads now because there's no thread manufacturers in England. There is a cotton manufacturer in Colne, which isn't too far from us, who make wonderful shirt fabrics. And one of the main mills that we work with is up in Huddersfield, where you can have even what colour you want. You can even have your initials put into your pinstripes and chalk stripes and stuff. And they've also been going for a long time. Yeah.
Very specialist indeed, yeah. So what would you say differentiates you, Janneta, from other tailors?
Basically because we still do the old-fashioned tailoring. We still do English tailoring, where you've got your square shoulders. The internal structure is all hand sewn in. None of it's glued or bonded or anything, so you don't get that bubbling that you get with, well, pretty much every suit that's out there now. And I know there's only a handful of us left who are still using floating horsehair canvas structure inside a suit.
Absolutely right. So yeah, I guess you get customers coming from far and wide, really, around the region.
Yeah, we used to have even quite a lot from abroad, and I ended out through COVID setting up a new website, which I've ended out now with helping doing it because I'm not very IT au fait, if you will. And I got a company not too far from us in Preston to help do our new website, which that's now all done because COVID sort of put a bit of a dampener on a lot of tailoring stuff, where we were doing a lot of barristers, and they ended up doing all their court cases over Zoom. So yeah, it's just shirt, jacket, tie, maybe waistcoat, and then a pair of joggers or pajamas underneath. So they didn't need full three-piece suits anymore. But yeah, it's busy anyway, and busy enough for me to manage on my own. And I don't know, I quite like it running it as it is, if you will, at the minute.
But it sounds like you're offering, you know, a really high class tailoring service for a start off, which would be above the norm. I'm assuming, and also your dry cleaning as well. Obviously, that keeps customers coming back as well, doesn't it? Caring for their
Yeah,
for their
well,
clothing.
we do. Yeah, we do right from the beginning, where you come in, you have a consultation, we do design, sort out with, you know, if you're a bit on the chunky side, I'm not adverse to telling you that no, that's not going to go with you. You need to go more this way.
Sorry, Janneta, are you directing that at me specifically now?
Well, I don't know. I
Taken.
can only see your top bit. Yeah, but I mean, say for instance, you have a beer belly, a fitted shirt wouldn't really go well, would it?
Mm. So you give good honest advice.
Well, yeah, because you're wearing our name, you know, so you need to look good. I don't want somebody coming up to you and saying, "Oh, where did you get that from?" and then nudging everybody else so they can all have a laugh because you look stupid in it. You know, I want people looking at you thinking, "Oh, that's nice. Where did he get that?"
Yeah. So you're obviously very well established, and you've got a really strong offering there. What does the future look like for the business?
I don't know. I keep getting asked by various different clients who've been coming to us for years, don't retire. When are you retiring? Don't retire. And I've tried on numerous occasions to train up younger people in the same thing, but there's just no commitment anymore. And I don't know, I just find it a bit, cost is a major issue because people just don't want to work for the money, you know. And in tailoring, there's not really a minute of the day that goes by where there isn't something that you've got to do or remember to do. And even, I mean, could be in the bath or asleep in bed, and suddenly I think, oh, I know what design I need to do for that one. This is what I've got to do. And then I've got to try and remember it or jot it down somewhere before I go asleep and forget what it was that I was doing. Yeah, so it's like, it's more of a way of life, if you will, than an actual job.
Yeah, absolutely. A vocation.
Yeah. I was going to say a bit like veterinary would have been, but not as upsetting.
Not as emotional. Yeah. So if you were, if you could turn the clock back, Janneta, and you had your time again, what might you do differently?
I think I would have probably continued with the veterinary, and maybe not gone into tailoring. But I don't know.
The choices we take, eh? Sliding doors.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like my dad said, I should have been a doctor, not a vet. Not as emotional.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Janneta, I wish you all the best for the future, and congratulations on the very, very well established and very specialist business that you've got. All the best going forward.
thank you.